Okay. So Ved, I'm Saksham, and I also have Abhishek with me. And Abhishek is the former TCS technical panel.
Yes,
Okay. And you know me already. I'm the former
yes, sir.
HR in TCS. So Ved, you have got shortlisted for Prime uh, offer, correct?
Yes,
All right. So Ved, please start with introducing yourself.
yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir. My name, I am Ved Patel. I completed my 12th science with PCM from Modasa in Gujarat board, and currently I am in a final year of computer engineering at Government Engineering College Dahod with a current CGPA of 8.80. And apart from that, I have practical experience in mobile application development. Currently, I am doing an internship at Learn Hive, building their gamified learning app in Flutter. And apart from the academic, I have also worked on projects like shoe shopping app
Hello. Ved, your voice is breaking.
and weather app and one of Java platform that in to maintain my physical and mental health. Hello.
Yeah, yeah, can hear you. Yeah. You were saying to maintain your physical and mental health. So you did what for that?
Yes, sir. Apart from the academics, I was saying apart from the academics, I also enjoy playing volleyball, which
Hmm.
helps me maintain my physical and mental health.
Hmm, hmm, hmm. Okay. All right. So can you tell us more about your internship? Like, what is your role there? What is
Uh,
what about the company?
yes, sir. Learn about the company. LearnHive is a West Bengal-based company. Basically, it's a startup. They are building a gamified learning app like Duoling, which is a language learning app. So they are building a gamified learning app for learning the teaching soft skills. Actually, they have a ground level teaching and classes, but they want to go online. So they were they were building a gamified learning app, and in which I was assigned to. I have been assigned some screens to be developed in Flutter. So basically, I developed several screens like their user profile screen and back end of that. So basically, we were building their UI in Flutter.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Okay. And then you did another internship in IBM Skills Artificial Intelligence. What was that?
Uh, yes, sir. That was the actually that was the part of our academic. In seventh sem, we have to do one 15 days internship.
Hmm.
So there were IBM learning training internship. It was not a practical internship. It was kind of a training internship. They have a course module and well prepared that course modules, and
Hmm.
they gave access to their course modules, and we just have to learn their modules and give some assessment. That was the internship.
Okay. So I see you have done a project on shoe shopping app.
Yes, sir.
So why you took up this project? What made you to make an app on shoe shopping?
Basically, sir, I was finding some project to polish my Flutter skills. So I got to know about building a e-commerce app helps us a lot about learning e-commerce, and so I decided to make a e-commerce application. And I am although I am not a shoe lover, but I decided to make a shoe shopping app and design a UI in Flutter only. And I designed the feature of a cart, basically which was implemented using a state management, a provider state management, which helps me to maintain a cart and provide a facility to add a product and delete a product from the cart.
So the entire work was done by you, front end, back end, everything, APIs.
Yes, sir. Actually, sir, shoe shopping app doesn't have any kind of backend. It was just the UI project and basic functionality of a card provider.
Okay, so it is just a UI matlab, based project. It is not a
Yes, sir.
functional one, right?
Yes, sir.
It is
Actually,
not working.
Flutter is basically UI toolkit to
Mhm.
design mobile apps UI.
Mhm, mhm. Okay, all right. So, yeah, Abhishek. Go ahead.
Saksham, if I may ask a few questions related to Flutter.
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
So, you are saying that you designed means both the projects that you have done related to the shoe shopping app and the other both are done in Flutter, right?
Yes.
Can you please tell me what is the difference in stateless widget and stateful widget in Flutter?
Basically, sir, Flutter is in Flutter everything is widget, and there are two kinds of widget: stateless widget and
Okay,
stateful widget. Stateless widget, which are doesn't change in with the interaction of a user. Basically, that
okay,
maintain the state. Whenever user interact, it doesn't
mm,
change. It stays constant. Like we have something DP or a profile feature, it doesn't
okay.
change whenever user want to change it, it will change, but throughout the app it will be remain constant. So we can put that profile feature as a stateless widget. And when we have something like a kind of post or feedback rows, like likes like button, unlike button, and comment
Mhm.
button, which will change the state through while when user try to interact them. Like when user click the like button, it will change to it will appear red. Before that it was a outline button, and when user clicked it, it will be red, or something type of interaction will be generated. So we can put that as a stateful widget, which will change the state with user interaction.
And how do you manage state in Flutter? Is there any built-in function to change the state in Flutter?
Yes, there are several tools available for state management. In Flutter, state management is a very vast topic because it is very important to make any app optimized whenever user
Can
interact. Because in Flutter, what happen whenever by default there is a method called set state, which will regenerate whole UI whenever user interact or anything, any state changes, it will
Mhm.
regenerate whole UI. So
And why do we use set state in Flutter?
sir, site state is used to whenever a state changes, it will update the UI. Or like I said, whenever user click the like button, the like button
Mhm.
becomes red. So we call the set state method, and we change the state of a like button to red color.
Also, apart from set state, which is a built-in function, what are the other options we have apart from set
We
state?
have other options like block state management is there, provider state management is there.
Okay.
Provider is basically a built-in. It comes in a Flutter UI toolkit, but block is a separate library which we have to use, or we
Okay.
have to import that.
Can you tell me the difference between main axis alignment and cross axis alignment in UI designing?
Yes, sir. When we use layout like a column, row, or something which comes which needs alignment, or any particular alignment. Main alignment will be the like if we use the column, so main alignment for the column will be the vertical line, and the
Okay,
cross
correct.
axis alignment will be the horizontal line for the column. And similarly for the row, main axis will be the horizontal line, and the cross axis will be the vertical line.
What is a future builder? Can you give an example of that in case if you have used in your projects or somewhere? Future builder.
Exactly, future, I have not used the future builder, but future okay, future builder na?
It's the
Basically
widget, I guess.
I haven't used future builder, but I have
Okay.
some idea of future builder. Future is basically like when we have something which will be done in future. Like we doesn't know present its present state, but we know
Mhm.
that it will be occurred in future or occurred in some after some time.
Okay. Uh, are you aware of the async or await in Dart and like its use in Flutter?
Yes, sir. Basically, async and await is used in the future, mainly in the future builder or something like future purposes only.
Hmm.
Async is asynchronous when we know that our method or something which will be asynchronous, like it will not occur in a synchronous way. Then we use async in a method signature, and due to that async, we can use await keyword in our method.
Can you give me example of you made a shoe shopping app, right? In
Yes.
that, can you give me an example of a global key and how you used it in case you have used it in your app?
Global key. I
Hmm.
haven't
Do you
used the
know what
global.
is global key, by the way?
I think global key is like a kind of form key, I think.
Okay, it's kind of like when you use global key, it gives the access of the state of the widget across the app. For example, of to any page, it will give you the access of the app. So as of now, let's say if you want to hold any key across your app, across different pages. So what do you use there with?
No, sir, I
Okay,
haven't used.
wait. I think you
Yes.
are getting nervous. You are sweating.
Hmm.
It will
No
no,
सर,
no,
एक्चुअली नर्वस तो हूँ, बट स्वेटिंग तो फैन ऑफ है इसकी वजह से हो रही थी.
okay, no. Please be comfortable. Yeah, go ahead,
Yes.
Abhishek. Yeah.
And can you tell me how does your Flutter communicate with the native code on Android or iOS? Any
Sir,
example?
Flutter have embedded native codes. Like when we want to run our Flutter code in iOS app, it have
Hmm.
its Swift, or I think Objective C codes in its structure only. And for the Android, similarly it has Kotlin or Java structure embedded in that structure only.
Okay, how do you handle dark mode in your application? Can you name me the function or something that you use in Flutter to get the dark mode?
Exactly, sir. We have to first of all we need to define like what will be the colors in our dark mode, or what will be the colors in our light mode, using
Hmm.
theme mode, or in main function only we have to define it, like a theme part, or theming, or everything, or something like a font or anything like that.
Hmm.
We need to
And
define in that.
okay, so that is theme mode function. And in Material app, can we use theme data light or theme data dark directly, or instead we should go for theme mode dot dark or dot light dot system, that kind of switches?
Yes, sir. We can when we using material UI, or something like that. In material UI provide built-in light and dark mode, but basically it switches white color to the black color only. But
Okay,
when
that's it.
we yes, when we need something like we have implemented something in light mode in red color, and we want that to stay back in red only when we switch to the dark mode. So for that custom editing, we need to use that theme mode.
Also, have you gone through the weather app in iOS or even in Android? For example, if you see in weather apps, if it is raining, it has some different color, different animations. In case of thunderstorm, it is different. In case of
Yes.
summer, it is different. So it is having more than two states. So those, how will you handle using Flutter? Let's say if I have 6 to 7 states in my app with different colors, different patterns. So how do you handle that?
So if we talk about the weather app, I have implemented that weather app using
Hmm.
block, and in block we have something like we call event. Whenever the state changes, we call the event, and which handle the state, like previously what state was that, and now the new upcoming state will be what, and
Okay.
uh, according to that, like as you said, like whether if weather is rainy, then
Hmm.
it will get the weather is rainy, so it will change to current state to the rainy state, or I will handle that I will handle that as a rainy state, and according to that I will design my UI, and I will also design with for other weather conditions also.
Okay, have you means worked with Flutter animation? I believe you have worked with weather apps. So is it safe to assume that you have worked with Flutter animation too? Are you aware of Twin in Flutter animation?
No, sir, I haven't used Flutter animation, but
Okay.
in my internship, I have done something like Lottie, and I have used Lottie animations,
Okay.
not exactly the twin animation. I have some idea. I got through the some YouTube videos and I studied that, but I
Hmm.
haven't used anything something like that in any project.
Okay, I can also say that you have worked with Raspberry Pi in your projects. So
Yes, sir.
I will ask the questions later. I want if Saksham wants to ask something in between.
No, I think Abhishek. So Flutter is more of a toolkit. So can you? Which programming languages you know with coding languages?
I know Java and Dart, and as a part of academics, I learned C.
So out of all three, which one you are very good at? Java, Dart, or C?
For a programming purposes, I used Java, and
Hmm.
for the Flutter, I have to use Dart.
Okay. So tell me about OOPS concepts. Five OOPS features.
Sir, five oops concept. There are five oops concept which are abstraction. Abstraction allows programmer to just a minute, sir. Okay, abstraction gives programmer a facility to uh, hide the interface. It use interface to hide the complex things, and uh, just provide a facility user which they need to use the runtime application. They doesn't know about the complex things which has been hidden using the abstraction. And the second concept is inheritance, which gives features like to use properties of a parents to their child, and which also gives features for reusing the things from parents. And third concept is encapsulation, which provides the security and robustness to the programmer or application using a private or other access modifier. Basically, encapsulation, it encapsulates the data in math behind before the method. We uh, just uh, uh, we we put together method and data in one capsule. And fourth concept is polymorphism.
Polymorphism. Okay.
Polymorphism is the fourth concept, uh, which allows user to use many form using only basically polymorphism gives two kind of a facility: one runtime polymorphism and compile time polymorphism. Compile time polymorphism can be achieved using method overriding and method overloading. And compile time polymorphism can be achieved using method overloading.
Okay, you stated method overloading with. So can you tell me the difference between method overloading and overriding, and which out of these two are compile time and runtime?
Method overloading is a compile time, as
Okay.
method overloading can be a let me give the example of a method overloading. Method overloading is basically keeping the same structure of a method and just changing its behavior.
So it's in the same class or a different one?
It can method overloading will be in the same class, I think, and
Okay.
method overriding will be can be done in other class also. Like when we use the parents method and we need to override that.
Okay, can I give you a coding question with on Java, right? You have practice on Java. Can you write me a code to reverse a string but not using library functions, without
Okay,
using library functions?
okay, I will use the stack method, putting one by one one character into the stack and then popping all the characters in the reverse format.
How you will do that? Means I just want to know the logic. If you have access to, if are you giving this interview on your laptop or any
Yes,
device?
I am giving on
Can you
laptop.
type it out in the chat if possible? The code,
Okay,
the
I will.
whole code.
Yes, I will type that.
Hmm.
You may also use Abhishek. You may ask him to open Notepad and write the code as well.
Yes, you can share and even do it in front of me if possible.
Yes, I will do. Okay, let me share the screen.
Open Notepad and
Hmm. Or if you have any JD installed in your PC, you can do directly there as well if you want. It's your preference wherever you want to do.
Actually, sir, it's saying host disabled attendee screen sharing.
let me give you the access. Yeah, try now. Yes, we
Sir,
can
my,
see your screen. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We can see.
okay,
Good.
thank you, sir. I think it's done, sir.
With have you defined class?
No, sir, I think I just wrote the core or a pseudocode only.
No, that's why I said I need the whole code.
Okay.
That is that if we run in the compiler, it should work. That thing. Also, one small thing: the string that you have took as a constant, right? String s equal to. We want it to take from a user as an input instead
Okay.
of hard coding in the code.
Ah, yes, sir, I will do that.
Mm.
Okay, sir. I think I have
Can you tell me why you have initialized S as that value JHGJ in the beginning?
string RGS.
No, no, just below that line, that string S equal to, yeah,
That was the initially I was using that as a static.
okay. And which statements take the input from the user in the program?
Actually, this will take as input. String input is equals to sc dot next.
Okay.
Basically, it's an object of a scanner class which helps you, programmer to get input from the user or from the console.
Any other alternatives to it?
Using scanner class only,
Hmm.
to my knowledge, I think we need to use the scanner class. But in scanner class, we have another method, like we can use next line also. It
Okay.
will read whole line,
Hmm.
and the next will use just first word or the one word only.
Okay, can you tell me here the loop you have used in the last for integer I equal to 0 and all? So
Yes.
what will the value of the pop when it enters it first? When in the first iteration, what will the value on the display?
Ts dot pop. What will be the value which will be returned by ts dot pop?
Let's say if I enter my input as VD with, okay.
Yes.
So first time when it enters the loop, so how it will happen? I want to know. The first time what it will print, second time what it will have value, third time what it will have value, and the final value.
Sir, as we are using the stack, when the
Hmm.
first row will learn, it will start start taking string from the v. So will be the pushed into the stack, and then e. So e will be above v, and
Okay.
similarly d will be above e. So when we start doing pop, so basically it will pop the top pointer using top pointer. So the top element will be the pop first, so d will be the popped first, and which will be appended to the reverse string. So first will be the appended d, then e, and then v.
Okay. Will it also handle if I have some spaces in the string that I have provided? Will
If
it go the same way?
if I use the next line while
Hmm.
reading the input, so I think that will be handled.
Okay, so if I, let's say if I give Ved space Patel, so will it reverse it along with the space as I want?
Yes, yes.
Let's say in case instead of directly reversing, I want it only to reverse the position of the words. For example, if I give Ved space Patel, so my output should be Patel Ved. Here instead of letters, I want to strike the words. So how you will handle that?
For that, I will need to. I can use that stack, but I need to modify that as I will read it in input as a whole line, including space. So
Okay.
first, I will split that. I have a method in a string class which can split words using a separator of a space. So both words will be added in array or array
Okay.
of a string, and I will reverse that array. So basically I will I will push stack their indexes. So I will push their indexes into the stack, and I will append that using their indexes. So first zero will be pushed, and then one. So when I pop, so one index will become, and I will fetch that string through array using that index, popped index. So Patel will be the appended first, and then Ved will be appended.
Okay. Can we write a shorter code than this? Is it possible any other way around? So are you able to think of what are the other ways you are able to think of solving the same problem? Is there any shorter code or a simpler version for this?
Yes, I got the simpler version.
Hmm.
Uh, we can just swap the element for a zeroth index and the last element. We can swap that, and uh, by for when we use that logic, we can reduce it to the n to n by two, I think.
Can we loop through the string in reverse and build a new string, like one by one? If we start the loop from last and then build a new string, which automatically gives that. Is there any way to do that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what will happen? Let's say if I take the in your for you have for loop in the last you have taken integer I in and initialize it to 0, and then you are checking it for less than TSI, that is size of your stack. If
Yes.
instead of that I initialize I as a length of my string, all right, and I start to check it till it becomes 0, and I start reducing it. For example, if I have Ved, so it initializes with 3, keeps reducing until it is 0. So how you will implement that loop here?
Sir, as you said, I just need to do that only. I is equals to ts dot size and I greater than 0.
Hmm.
Basically, as you said, it will reverse the string. If I do the same for the first loop only, I will
Okay.
if I do the first loop in this way only, int I is
Mhm.
equals to the input dot length only, and
Okay.
traverse it in a backward way, it will be reversed. The
Can
only
you?
thing I will need to handle that string at the end of a string, we have a null character in Java, so I just need to bypass that null character and start appending string from the one index. Or basically I can do that, I can just go to the with a length minus one or length minus two. That
What is the syntax that you'll use to get the string at a specific position in your input? For example, I have here in loop I have given for I, right? In lower line where you have given rev plus equal to ts dot pop. But there, let's say if I want the pose means that position, whatever is the string I want to print there. So what is the function I will use there?
sorry, I don't get the question. Can you repeat it, please, sir?
Yeah. So let's say here I have initialized my for loop where my I value is increasing from 0 to whatever the length of your string is there. Let's say now in second iteration, the value of I is 2. I want to pop the string or the letter which is present at position 2. So what is the function I will use there?
Just I will check the condition. I will put it within the if condition. If I is equals to 2, then only pop.
So, no, let's say if uh, I am having a 5 letter string. So in that case, will you add 5 different loops there, or if else check there to check what is the thing at the string?
Sir, if we have a pattern in popping the element, like we have some type of a pattern, like we need to pop only odds or evens only or something like that.
No, I just want to pop the letter which is at that position. If my value of I is 2, whatever is my value of I at that position in the string, whatever is the letter that I want to pop. So for that, what function I will use? Are you aware of char at
How? Okay,
function?
okay, sir, I got that point.
Ah,
Okay, I was
okay.
misunderstanding your question.
Okay.
We can use that char at point. We just need to do like something. If we have an input as a string,
Hmm.
then we just need to do input dot char at,
Okay.
and we just pass it index or anything whichever positions character we need.
Hmm. So if we use this caret function instead of your ref plus equal to ts dot pop, and in that for loop, if I only, like I said, if I give the value in decreasing way, like my length of the string, and then it is reducing one by one. So do you think those 2 lines will be sufficient to give me the same result that your current code is giving? And there I will
Yes,
have to define less things.
yes, sir. We will not need the second loop. In first loop only, we will get the reverse of the string.
And will it be any difference in runtime? Like which one will take more time or which one is efficient?
Practically, sir, this will take more time as these two loops will be run.
Okay.
Overall complexity, it will be the big of n only
Hmm.
in both scenario, both logic. But in practical sense, we can say that the one loop code will be optimized or faster than this two loop code.
Okay. Saksham, do you have any question as of now? Shall I ask the next one?
No, if you have any more technical questions, you can ask, and then I will
Can you
come.
tell me the recursion with? Can I give you a small code for recursion? Can you solve a factorial to give the factorial of a number using recursion?
Yes, I can do that. Do I need to write a code only or?
Yeah.
Okay. I will just use these only. Is that okay?
Yeah, that is fine.
I think this will be fine.
That you can do and define if n is less than equal to entertainment and equal to factorial of n minus 1. Instead of factorial function, can you use anything else? Any built-in this thing is without using factorial function. I'm saying.
Something which will be like a built-in.
Yeah, using recursion. I'm saying means instead of using factorial, can we just play with numbers and get our expected output?
Without using
Although
this external function only.
without using fac, I'm saying that FAC you have used right.
Hmm.
Without using that, only using multiplication, is it possible? Are you able to think of any other ways to do it?
Using for loop, I think we can do that, but that will be like here we are doing in decreasing order, like we are multiplying
Hmm.
n to the n minus 1. But in for loop we will do the we will start loop from the 0 or 1, so we will basically
Hmm.
doing that from the ascending order only, like we are multiplying 1 into 2 up to the n, multiplying up to the n.
Okay.
Other than I don't think about other than that I don't get anything to get factorial.
Okay, just the last question, last coding question. After that, I will hand over to Saksham. Uh, the last coding question is, let's say if I have give you the numbers, six or seven numbers, and also a sum of it. Let's say if I give you four values as an input, one, two, three, four, just for example, and there I give you some value, which is my second input. Let's say I'm giving six. So I want a program that gives me the pair of the numbers from my first input that will form the sum of the second one. Did you get my question well, or shall I elaborate further?
No, sir, I don't get the question. I
Okay.
just got up to the we have a list of one numbers and one
Hmm.
another number.
We are taking two inputs from the user. All right.
Yes.
In first input, we will take the list of numbers. Let's say it can be six or seven numbers. All right. It is always in like even numbers. For example, let's say I'm taking six numbers as an input in my first array. That can be one, two, three, minus one, two. For example, six. Again, second, I have to take input from the user, a sum that is, or any number. Let's say I'm taking six or seven number. Now I want the code which gives me the pair of the numbers from my first string,
Yes.
whose sum is equal to the second number that I have given as the input.
Okay. Yes. Got the point.
You got it? For example, if I give 1, 2, 3, 4, and I give the sum value as, let's say, 6, so the pair should be 4 and 2, then 3 and 3, like that.
Okay. So we need to save that pair, or we count the pair, like how many pairs
No, we
it's
want
connected.
the values of pair of two numbers. That gives me the sum.
Okay, so I can say that we have to store that in list or something like list of list.
Yeah, you can write the code. This is the last code I want. Is it possible for you to? You have to take two inputs. One will be your string, basically, right? That string, let's say I'm giving the value also. String, it takes six values. You can note down the values also that I'll be passing as an input just for you to test if your code is working or not. And the input values are 1, 5, 7, -1, and 5.
It will
These
be
are
in
the.
a string or something like.
You can store it anywhere. This is what I'll be typing as an input. As an user, I'll be giving 1, 5, 7,
Okay,
-1, and 5. This 5 number I'll be entering.
157
7,
and minus
-1, and 5. Okay. The second input I'll be giving you, let's say, let's say 6. This is my second input. Now I want pair among those first string or the first set of numbers whose sum is equal to 6. The possible pairs.
yes, got the point.
Hmm. You can use map function if you want to.
Yes, I was asking about that only.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, you can also do one thing for your ease and to save time. The first which we are taking as an input, right? You can directly get in the system itself. Like you can hardcode that 157 -1 5. Let's say that's a static uh,
Okay.
string that we have, and only 6 is the value that we'll be taking as an input. Map integer, integer. Okay. So, also, do you have any compiler on your system as of now, Ved?
Yes, I have VS Code installed and Java I have installed.
Okay, once when you have written the code, can you, if possible, try and compile it in that.
Okay. So can I use the VS Code, or do I need to write in Notepad only?
It's up to you. You can write there also and here also. If you're able to compile from, it means import your notepad there and compile, that is also fine. Hmm. Meanwhile, can you tell me where that in
Yes, sir.
the second line of public static hash map, in last where you have used hs equal to new map.
Yes.
There, what will happen if we use new hash map there? Like, what makes the difference there?
So basically, map is a parent class of the hash map and tree map.
Okay.
So both have the functionality of uh, all the features we have. They are overridden overridden from the map only.
So will it also impact the speed or the efficiency of the program when it comes to runtime? Like if we use map and if we use hash map, so will it there be any impact when it comes to efficiency of the code? Which one will take more time or less time, or both will run the same?
According to my knowledge, sir, I think both will be the same only, similar only.
Okay.
If we use instead of a has map, we use a tree map. Then we have one more feature included. We get our pairs stored in a sorted way according to keys.
Okay.
But has map does this it doesn't sort the according to keys. It stores unsorted way only.
Okay, Ved.
Yes, sir.
Uh, no problem. I think we can understand. I got that you are able to get the solution.
Yes, sir.
So, Saksham, do you have any feedback for him? I am done with my technical questions.
No, I have few questions to ask from the MR
Hmm.
and HR point of view. Okay, so Ved, you can stop sharing your screen. Uh, yeah. So Ved, uh, you tell me why you should be selected for TCS and why for a prime offer.
Sir, actually, sir, I was preparing for the answer. Right now, I don't have anything for this ready.
No, I'm asking you in general what to prepare about it.
Um, I'm sorry, sir, I don't get anything.
Are you nervous by any chance?
Little bit.
It's a general question. I don't think so. He asked something, that needs to be prepared much. Anyway,
See, you for the last half an hour you were answering the coding questions, right?
Yes, sir.
So what happens in an IT company? What
We
IT
have
companies do?
we have all the work, managerial plus technical both.
But mostly technical, right?
Yes, sir.
And for the last half an hour you were answering technical questions, right? So you should be selected because you know technical work. Simple, isn't it? Right?
Yes, sir.
What to prepare about it? You know,
I
you know how to
Yes, sir.
code, and you know how to write a program. So that is what an IT company do for an client, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Simple. So that is something you should say. Okay. Anyways, what are your strengths, with?
Sir, I have a strength like I am good in Java, so I can work with Java applications. That can be counted as my strength. And apart from that, I also like to work in mobile application development. So That is also my strength, that I can work for developing mobile application or native applications. That can be counted as my strength.
Anything on the soft skill side, on the personality side, you think you have strength? That is your strength.
Yes, sir. For in soft skills, I can think as a leadership as my strength, as I have worked on a team project in which I was a leader.
Hmm.
And apart from that, I can count as a critical thinking and simple thinking. Critical thinking and creative thinking, I can say that that is also my strength.
You said leadership, right? So what makes a person a good leader?
I think good and understand good thing, good teamwork and good leadership, good teamwork, and I think mostly the understanding our team members, like what they are in better, and what they can do better in what topic, or what like assigning work according to their skills, or something like that, like understanding our team. Firstly, the understanding our team makes anyone a good leader.
So I'm giving you a situation that you are leading a team and one of your team member is not working well. He
Yes, sir.
always find excuses not to do work. How will you handle that situation?
Firstly, sir, I will talk and understand what makes him not doing the work. Like, definitely he will have something for which he makes excuses. So I will understand that first, like what makes him not doing the work, and try to solve with that. And if I find something like it is useless, or he is making excuses unusually, so I may think about not taking him as a team, or try something doing else other than solving his problem if his problem is useless.
Okay. What is the biggest achievement you have in life so far?
Until now, sir, I can say that I am selected as a prime, or for a prime opportunity. That can be my biggest achievement.
Okay. Yeah, it's indeed a achievement, I must say. Um, so, what do you know about TCS?
So TCS is a TCS is a service based, and as well as product based also, as TCS also has their own
Which
products.
which products TCS has?
Sir, I have they have several products, from which I remembered one of a Chroma, which is a HR management tool or something product, and TCS Ion, which is also examining tool for taking exams. The another one I remember about banks, for banking and financial services. They have banks, BA and C.
Hmm.
That much I have remembered from it.
Yeah. So, how many employees TCS have?
Yes, sir.
How many employees TCS have?
Exact number I don't remember, but about 6 lakhs, 6 lakh 1,000, I think.
Who is the CEO of TCS?
K. Krithivasan. He's a CEO and MD also.
Can you name some clients of TCS, customers of TCS?
One of them is, I think, Citibank and Bank of America in financial and banking services, and I think Vodafone is also his customer.
Okay. All right. With the uh, what is the biggest blunder you have done so far in your career, like in your life?
I think I can say as not preparing for JE or something like that. The biggest mistake I can say, not preparing for JE and not going for the IIT or some better colleges for engineering.
Okay.
Actually, it was like we doesn't aware of that, so
Hmm.
doesn't hard hurt that much, because we doesn't aware of that. If I was aware of that and I doesn't do that, that can be hard hurt, but I wasn't aware of that, so it doesn't hard hurt that. But I can say that was the biggest mistake.
So, would you like to go into IIT for doing MTech?
No, sir. I think I don't have anything or something like to something planned, like to do MTech or something like that. I just want to do like job now.
All right, wait. So we are done. You have any questions for us?
I have some feedback section if
Yeah,
you
yeah. We
allow.
will share the feedback post this question. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Uh, no, you are asking Ved to ask question or you're asking me
Yeah,
to
yeah.
give feedback
Wade, yeah.
section?
Wade, do you have any questions, or shall we move on to giving you the feedback?
No, sir. I think I don't have a question, but as an interview, I have a questions like what will be the life of a prime employee after joining the TCS?
Okay, so prime selected candidates are separately categorized, and they have a different learning program, and they get the digital projects on digital technologies, and then they are given roles which requires um, you know coding, and they basically get good projects where they have to think and use their skills. So basically, the prime candidate, in terms of getting the project and getting the technology, he get the latest technology where he is able to use all his
Yes, sir.
skills that he has learned.
Okay. Actually,
Okay.
sir, we have a rumor outside that the prime employee get the managerial role direct. So
No,
that's why I was want to clear that.
no, no. This is for technical hiring.
Yes,
Managerial roles come with experience.
yes.
Okay. So now moving on to the feedback, Ved. By the way, how much you rate yourself on a scale of 10 in this interview before we give you the feedback?
Um, I think I would not rate that much, but I think I have good technical skills. But as you say earlier, also you have said that we miss in articulation. So according to that, I think I will rate myself 5.5.
5, just 5.5. Okay.
Because sir, I think I really need to improve in articulation.
Uh, okay, so I will come later on the feedback. Abhishek, over to you on the feedback. Starting with the overall rating out of 10 in the technical part.
I will rate you anywhere between 7 to 8 with because you are good when it comes to foundational understanding and core programming concepts. My only advice will be for you to join any developer community because let's see you approach the program the right way. But if we ask any alternate way or a less complex way, so that comes with experience and when you see other people's code or join a developer community. So that will be
Yes,
my advice. So if
thank
you
you,
approach it that way, I think then there is no issue. You're good with foundation, fundamentals, everything.
thank you, sir.
Where do you practice your code, by the way, or you are standalone, or you are a part of any community like Hacker Rank or Geeks for Geeks or anywhere else?
I was a part in my college during my college years only. I left that when I started doing internship or something like that. But again, I was thinking about for starting again that lead code.
Also, your coding style, you can make it more optimized with means like all the three questions I asked you.
Yes, sir.
Although it will give the correct answer, but I still think that there is scope of improvement when it comes to optimization. Otherwise, it's good. I don't see any issue. Over to
Yes,
you, Saksham now.
Okay, so from with my observation, I will rate you 9 out of 10. Okay, because of few things. One is your clarity. You have the good clarity about what you have done, and you were able to immediately answer that. Okay, so that was one good thing, that you have the clarity about what you know and what you don't know. What you know, you immediately speak. What you don't know, again, you clearly say. So that is very important when it comes to professionals, that you should have right clarity. Second thing is that you have done a lot of hard work, that was evident in your answers, that is evident in your resume, and basically companies look for such candidate who can do hard work and who show the learning ability. So I can see you have done 3 projects, you have done 2 internships. So it shows your learning ability. It shows your willingness to learn. At the same time, you have the
yes, sir.
right attitude as well. I must say
Yes,
that. So again, when I asked you about your achievements, again that was a pinpointed answer. That clearing the prime offer is an achievement, and yeah, again about the mistake you have done, you could relate that you could have gone to IITs. I think that makes you a very good an engineer, which who has the complete clarity, and you were able to confidently answer as well. Wait, that is
Yes.
another thing that I would like to highlight here. That whatever you have said so far is very confident. Even when I asked you why you should get selected, you could not say that, but even the response was confident. Okay, so that again shows some light on the attitude part. So, in my observation, you are really a deserving candidate for Prime.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
If Abhishek is okay with the technical skill assessment,
Hmm.
what do you say, Abhishek? Yeah.
Yeah, he's good with technical. The only thing is, as I said, where you're good with technicals, but you should be able to, articulate that. Means
Yes,
the
sir.
way you're saying it should show that you are experienced. The way you have means the experience that you have in your field. It clearly shows in your code, but you should also be able to present that when you're saying
Yes,
about
sir.
that.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So, with your interview is planned tomorrow, work on this feedback, and then see the feedback is more on the positive side from both of us. So
Hmm.
that should give you more confidence, right? Both of us are ex TCS interview panels, right?
Yes, sir.
So believe in yourself, believe in our feedback, and this feedback should give you confidence that yes, you are a deserving candidate, and that should not make you nervous because you have already tested yourself in a mock interview, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we wish you all the best and believe in yourself and work on the feedback. We are quite confident that you will clear your interview with the prime office.
Yes,
Okay,
sir. Thank you.
all the best, Ved, and we'll look forward to hear your result.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Sir, I
All
have
the best.
one question about
yeah, yeah, go ahead.
sir, that question you asked me about why should we hire you or something like that.
Hmm.
So I wanted to know about like how to design that answer.
No, a simple way. When somebody asks you why we should hire you, you should look from the company point of view. Okay, so company
Mm.
is an IT company. So in an IT company, the work happens around software, and it is more about a technical job. So the company is something is into a domain which requires technical people, and you are good with technology. So you should be hired because you have good technical skills, right? You can make good programs for your clients or your customers. Correct. So you should say I have good technical skills and TCS is an IT company, which is more which has more requirement of technical jobs. And given my technical skills, I think I can do very well in TCS, and that is why you should hire me. Simple.
Yes, sir.
You can also add one more thing with that, like you have already in a real time project, right? In whatever company you're working. So even that is a cherry on top. You can mention it clearly that I already am expensing this, and I can use my
Yes, sir.
experience to company's benefit. That is a good answer.
Absolutely,
Yes,
and
sir.
already doing an
Mhm.
internship, so that also gives
Mhm.
you an practical exposure of how work happens in a company, how to interact with the clients, what are the deadlines, how does the work happens in a project. So again, that makes you more deserving, to get hired.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, got it.
Okay, wait. Then we are closing the discussion. All the
Yes.
best again.
Thank you, sir.
All the
Thank
best.
you, Abhishek, sir.